stressed that Oshogbo people in particular cast their votes for Senator Ademola Adeleke, whom Almighty Allah destined to carry the flag of the state, urging people to submit to the will of Almighty Allah by cooperating with the administration of the governor. The Imam promised his continued prayers for the success of Governor Adeleke. The police authority has said that it will review its election guidelines to accommodate journalists covering election duties. This is made known by the first public relations officer, CSP Olumiwa Adejobi, while speaking during a Twitter space organized by the Wole Soyinka Center on the topic, "How safe were journalists during 2023 elections?" Adejobi said this has become necessary based on several video reports on attacks on journalists covering the just concluded general election, with some having their cameras and recorders vandalized by thugs hired by some politicians. He said there's going to be an amendment to election guidelines to include protection of journalists and observers that will be moving up and down on election duty. And now to sports story. The Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dare, has announced the temporary closure of the National Stadium's Surulere, Lagos, due to the collapse of a floodlight mast. The minister made this known in a statement after inspecting the collapsed floodlight mast. It was reported that Dare paid a scheduled visit to the stadium, promising to make his stance known after due assessment, and thereafter ordered the closure of the stadium to avert any unforeseen circumstances. He also inspected the 3 other light masts and the 3 events of age and weather events that are feasible. This concession process towards fully privatizing the Surulere Stadium, which began last year, will be expedited by the federal government through the ICRC for a comprehensive rehabilitation and upgrade of the 51-year-old edifice. And now to foreign story. The death toll from a massive landslide that buried a fleet of trucks waiting to cross from Pakistan into Afghanistan has risen to 8. The pre-dawn landslide hit the Turkan border post, the busiest trade and transit point between the two countries, as more than 100 trucks were waiting to cross. Pakistani Rescue Services spokesperson Bilal Vazi added that an operation is ongoing to recover an 8th body from the debris. Report says a total of 20 trucks were buried in the accident in Pakistan's northwestern Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province, with rescue services initially reporting 2 deaths. District Deputy Commissioner Abdul Nasir Khan confirmed the death toll and said road traffic had resumed. That ends the evening news on Osbc TV. Join us at 7 for the major reports. Thanks for watching.